Lorde is releasing a brand new album this week called Virgin, so I'm checking out her debut album, Pure Heroine, for the first time ever. There's 10 songs. I think I might have heard 2 of the songs off this album before. Let's jump in, try to break down her lyrics to my best ability. If you have not subscribed to the channel yet, please do so. Here we go. Tennis court.
Don't you think that it's boring how people talk?
Yeah.
Making smart with their words again. Well, I'm bored. Because I'm doing this for the thrill of it, killing it, never not chasing a million things I want.
That beat is so dark, but then that little, like, what is that? That little like drum kind of thing, that clicking.
And I am only as young as the minute is full of it, getting pumped up on the little bright things I bought. But I know they'll
Little
never
knickknacks and stuff.
Baby, be the class clown.
Woo.
I'll be the beauty queen in tears. It's a new art form showing people how little we care. We're so happy, even when we're smiling out of fear. Let's go down to the tennis court and talk it up like Pretty
That shit sounds dark, but there's like a trap. Is there a trap drum on there?
soon I'll be getting on my first plane.
Joel Little.
I'll see the veins of my city like they do in space. But my head's filling up fast with the wicked games up in flames. How can I fuck with the fun again when I'm known? And my boys trip me up with their heads again, loving them. Everything's cool when we're all in line for the throne.
I was warned that she was a poet, and I should have definitely looked into more about her. I don't even know what her actual name is. Let me see what that is really quick. Lorde, the stage name. Oops. Lorde, the stage name of Ella Maria Lani Yellick O'Connor. Is that Irish? New Zealand. Okay. Interesting. Why have I never thought about what her actual name is?
But I know it's not forever. Baby, be the class clown. I'll be the beauty queen in tears. It's a new art form showing people how little we care. We're so happy, even when we're smiling out of fear. Let's go down to the tennis court and talk it up like
What's the tennis court got to do with anything?
It looks alright in the pictures.
Did I miss something?
Getting caught side for the trip though, isn't it?
That beat.
I'll fall apart with on a heart.
What year was this album?
That you could watch from your window.
2013.
That you could watch from your window.
Damn.
Baby, be the class clown. I'll be the beauty queen in tears. It's a new art form showing people how little we care. We're so happy, even when we're smiling out of fear. Let's go down to the tennis court and talk it up like And talk it up like And talk it up like Let's go down to the tennis court and talk it up like
Okay, just because I wanted to get some kind of background here, this AI overview, which of course, obviously take with a grain of salt. I hate AI. I shouldn't even be using this, but I also hate Reddit. So in Lorde's song, Tennis Court, and also you can fight back on these if you ever think there's a wrong misinterpretation with these stupid AI overviews. In Lorde's song, Tennis Court, the phrase tennis court serves as a symbol of Lorde's hometown and the memories associated with it, particularly as she experiences the changes brought on by her newfound fame. The song explores her reflections on her changing life, the superficiality of the music industry, and the contrast between her suburban upbringing and the world she's entering. Here's a more detailed breakdown. Nostalgia and hometown. Lorde uses the tennis court as a symbol of nostalgia, represent her memories of her Auckland hometown. Okay, that makes some sense. Impact of fame. The song reflects on the impact of her rising fame and the changes it brings to her life and perspective. Superficiality. Lorde also alludes to the superficiality she perceives in the music industry and the superficiality of some people she encounters. The song touches on the differences between her suburban upbringing and the new glamorous world she's now a part of. Okay, I can see that, I suppose.
Get up like yeah, and talk it up like yeah. Let's go down to the tennis court and talk it up like yeah.
So basically that came off as like trying to get a sense of like familiarity with your hometown, with the people in your life, trying to escape the fame. It was a good song. That beat was sick. It was so freaking dark. The percussion in there was great. Okay. Drums, man. I like these kick drums. Joel Little.
We're never done with killing time. Can I kill it with you till the veins run red and blue?
So let me just say, since we just reacted to Benson Boone's album and how weird Spotify is, look, boom. There's Lorde right there in the credits for writing. So I'm just confused why Spotify doesn't have credits correct all the time for like Benson Boone was not credited on any of his songs when apparently he is a co-writer on all his songs. So it's cool that we're going to get to hear an album though that I know for sure is all written by her.
I'm around here all the time. Got a lot to not do. Let me kill it with you. You pick me up and take me home again. Head out the window again. We're hollow like the bottles that we drain.
Hey,
You drape your wrist over the steering wheel. Pulses can drive from here. We might be hollow, but we're brave. And I like you. I love these roads where the houses don't change. I like you. Where we can talk like there's something to say. And I like you. I'm glad that we stopped kissing the tar on the highway. We move in the tree streets. I like it if you stay. No.
she really is a poet. I can already tell. I've heard that she's extremely intelligent and yeah, so I know I'm gonna have to definitely pay attention. This one already just sounds like reminiscing, nostalgia.
Long sleeves and the heating comes on. You buy me orange juice. We're getting good at this. Dreams of clean teeth. I can tell that you're tired, but you keep the car on.
That
While you're
organ.
waiting out front. You pick me up and take me home again. Head out the window again. We're hollow like the bottles that we drain. You drape your wrist over the steering wheel. Pulses can drive from here. We might be hollow, but we're brave. And I like you.
That noise that keeps coming in, it sounds like a semi-truck's like horn with like a low pass or something on
I
it.
love these roads where the houses don't change. Where we can talk like there's something to say.
Who produced this
I'm
one?
glad that we stopped kissing the tar on the highway. We move in the tree streets. I like it if you never done with killing time. Can I kill it with you till the veins run red and blue?
Go little.
We come around here all the time. Got a lot to not do. Let me kill it with you. And I like you.
like a
I love
siren.
these roads where the houses don't change. Where we can talk
I had to get a little confirmation on what the lux meant. I think it's describing like light, 400 lux. I think that's supposed to be very, very bright. 400 lux is a reference to the level of illumination experienced during a sunrise or a sunset on a clear day. This sets a visual tone for the song, suggesting a peaceful, sun-drenched atmosphere. The lyrics paint a picture of teenagers finding joy in simple activities like driving around and talking in their suburban environment. There's a sense of finding comfort and connection in these shared, mundane moments, even while feeling a sense of emptiness or hollowness. Okay. I really like this one. That production is sick. That was sick. I really enjoyed the production. I'm saving that. It felt very original. It felt very organic. Like they were taking noises from semis and sirens and stuff and putting filters on them and turn them into music. The lyrics as well, like we just read there, the meaning of it, that was really pretty, about a sunset, about doing the simple things and reflecting.
I've never seen a dime.
Okay, finally, one of the songs I have heard already. This is a huge super smash hit. It probably has, I bet you it has 1 billion streams, I would imagine. It has 1.36 billion streams. This is Royals. I've never read the lyrics to this song. This threw her into superstardom pretty much instantly. She even got her own South Park episode. I'm jealous.
I cut my teeth on wedding rings in the movies, and I'm not proud of my address. In a torn up town, no postcode envy, but every song's like gold teeth, gray goose dripping in the bathroom, bloodstains, ball gowns, trash in the hotel room. We don't care. We're driving Cadillacs in our dreams, but everybody's like crystal, Maybach, diamonds on your timepiece.
That is true. There was a point where, you know, MTV Cribs and all that, it's like, here's the Cristal, here's the Maybach with the Wraith lighting. Everyone was kind of doing the same shit, huh?
Islands, tigers on
Still
a
doing the same
leash.
shit.
We don't care. We aren't caught up in your love affair, and we'll never be royals. It's a run in our blood. That kind of luck's just ain't for us. We crave a different kind
She
of
likes
buzz.
Lux.
Let me be your ruler. You can call me Queen Bee, and baby I'll rule.
There's only one. There's only one Queen Bee, my ma'am, my lady. I'm sorry, and it is Beyonce Giselle Knowles Carter.
Let me live that fantasy.
You could have a different nickname though.
My friends and I, we've cracked the code.
Who produced this? Joel.
We count our dollars on the train to the party, and everyone who knows us knows that we're fine with this. We didn't come for money, but every song's like gold teeth, gray goose dripping in the bathroom, bloodstains, ball gowns, trash in the hotel room. We don't care.
Such a simple but badass beat with that warping sound in there, the drums, the snapping, very, 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 very sexy production. And then the lyrics are great. This is something that I totally agree with. I will probably most likely never, ever in this world ever get to be like these people. I'll never, ever think I'm above anybody whatsoever. Definitely much more so in tune with my brothers and sisters that are not living in palaces and castles and driving Maybachs and whatever. But more power to those that do, but that's just probably never, ever, ever going to be my crowd.
We're driving Cadillacs in our dreams, but everybody's like crystal, Maybach, diamonds on your
Not something I'm into.
Islands, tigers on a gold leash. We don't care. We aren't caught up in your love affair, and we'll never be royals. It's a run in our blood. That kind of luck's just ain't for us. We crave a different kind of buzz. Let me be your ruler. You
I legit think I have a fear of like rich people, of like royalty and stuff like that. These are people that just like live on a totally different sense of reality than we do. They think they can get away with doing anything that they want to do, which they pretty much can, as we've seen with them fighting in the courts and just suing people or fighting and keeping people in the courts with their money as long as they can. And then just doing like the queens and the kings, like they think that their blood is more important than everyone else's. And then somehow they got lucky. Somehow they got really lucky to have their entire lives paid for and funded by the people. It still to this day doesn't make sense to me. It just, the only thing that I can make sense of is that humans just love traditions and we love like, stupid shit like that. Other than that, I don't see the reasoning of it. It makes no sense. It's got to be the biggest scam of all time, royalty.
We're bigger than we ever dreamed, and I'm in love with being queen.
I stay with my Lilo and Stitch shorts on, white tee.
Life is great without a care. We aren't caught up in your love affair, and we'll never be royals. It's a run in our blood. That kind of luck's just ain't for us. We crave a different kind of buzz. Let me be your ruler. You can call me Queen Bee, and baby I'll rule. Let me live that fantasy.
Royals, that's a song that we still hear to this day, a super smash hit, a really good song. Just one that everybody can, nod and bob to and sing to. And most of us also believe in those lyrics as well. I just don't have much love for the Royals. I don't think there's a royal family out there that I really care about. Next song, Ribs. I've heard her next album is produced by Jack Antonoff, so we will be checking that one out. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to tell me what your favorite song is on this album as well, and what Lorde means to you. Getting excited for that new album coming out this Friday. My timing has been a little off, but we're getting there. Look, lifted to heaven or abducted by the aliens.
Drink you spilled all over me. Lovers spit left on repeat. My mom and dad let me stay home. It drives you crazy getting old. We can talk it so good, we can make it so divine. We can talk it good, how you wish it would be all the time. The drink you spill all over me, lovers spit left on repeat. Mom and dad let me stay home, it drives you crazy getting old. The drink you spill all over me, lovers spit left on repeat. Mom and dad let me stay home, it drives you crazy getting old.
Is Lovers Spit a song, I'm assuming? Who would that be by, if so? Lovers Spit. Broken Social Scene. Never heard it before. Man, look, Ribs by Lorde comes up too. That's great. Yeah. Never heard that one.
This dream
Production's dreamy.
Sweet.
Yeah, she says dream.
We're reeling through the midnight streets.
Her voice is very comforting.
And I've never felt more alone. It feels so scary getting old.
If that ain't the mother freaking truth, it feels scary getting old. And it's not so much about like myself aging and getting old and, maybe losing my athleticism or, I don't know, losing my mind in some certain way. The part that sucks about getting old is the other people are getting old too. And it gives me such great anxiety of thinking about what this world's going to be like with those people that I am worried about getting old. It's very natural, I'm sure, but yeah, there really is nothing more relevant than that. It feels so freaking scary getting old, but also it doesn't. It is fun. It also is very exciting at times. It's exciting to see like how you can better yourself, how you can keep going, what's next in your story, because we all are living like our own book, and we all have chapters of this book, and I don't know. It is worth like seeing what's next and everything. But man, it is so simple, but it is scary getting
Can
old.
talk it so good. We can make it so divine. We can talk it good, how you wish it would be all the time. This dream isn't feeling sweet, but reeling through the midnight streets, and I've never felt more alone. Feels so scary getting old. This dream isn't feeling sweet, but reeling through the midnight streets, and I've never felt more alone. Feels so scary getting old.
Hey. I didn't even notice that beat was building like that, but damn, that feels dreamy. It feels light. That is something too. The minds we had. Sometimes we do, like, I don't know about you, but sometimes there is times where I will wish to just be a kid again and just everything be so exciting and fresh and easy going, and no one cares anymore. You just, all that matters is playing and whatever. But obviously, don't got time machine, can't do that. But just the fact of the way she's singing it makes me think of that. It could be talking about even older, relationships and stuff. The minds we had. It's not enough to feel the lack. I want them back. I want them back. I want them. You're the only friend I need. You're the only friend I need. So that makes me think it could be just about a friendship and the way that you were with somebody, maybe finish each other's sentences and stuff like that.
Like little kids, and laugh until our ribs get tough. But that will never be enough. You're the only friend I need. We share beds like little kids, and laugh until our ribs get tough. But that will never be enough.
I was wondering, okay, and laughing till our ribs get tough, That's great. So this is about growing up in the bittersweet experience of it. That feeling, it felt so dreamy, it felt very light, but also the reflection of just like, it felt also depressing too, like moving on and growing up. It's sad. It's, like you said, scary getting old, but that's just part of life. And I thought that was a good song. I thought it was really, really cute way to describe that. Ribs. Because your ribs start hurting when you're laughing so hard, I think.
Your scalp and caressed your brain. I remember when your head caught flame. Well, you laughed, baby, it's
Is that kind of like an homage to Britney Spears shaving her head, like going through things and restarting it all over again? Fresh starts.
Explosions on TV and all the girls with heads inside a dream. So now we live beside the pool where everything is good. We ride the bus with the knees pulled in. People should see how we're living. We ride the bus with the knees pulled in. Shut my eyes to the song that plays. Sometimes this has a hot, sweet taste. Shut my eyes to the song that plays. The men up on the news, they try to tell us all that we will lose, but it's so easy in this blue
That's basically just their job at this point. They're just smuddling
where
or puddling smut,
everything is
peddling
good.
smut.
And I'll never go home again. Place to call, feel it start. Favorite friend, nothing's wrong but nothing's true. I live in a hologram with you. We're all the things that we do for fun, and I'll breathe that it go. Play along, make believe it's hyper real, but I live in a hologram with you.
This feels ethereal. It feels again like we're like reminiscing on something.
Cola with a burnt out taste. I'm the one you tell your fears to. There'll never be enough of us. Explosions on TV and all the girls with heads inside a dream. So now we live beside the pool where everything is good. And I'll never go home again. Place to call, feel it start. Favorite friend, nothing's wrong but nothing's true. I live in a hologram with you. We're all the things that we do for fun, and I'll breathe that it go. Play along, make believe it's hyper real, but I live in a hologram with you.
It's hard for me to tell if this is like carefree or if it's the complete opposite. I can't tell if we're like refreshing, restarting over, kind of like a summer haircut and just going with the flow, or if this is kind of painting the picture of just like loss or like losing your innocence, losing yourself. It's hard to tell. I feel like I need to know more about Lorde. I can't help but think about like Britney Spears. I know the buzz cut. It's very simple of me to just keep thinking of that and going back to that. But yeah, I can't help but think of this as like a loss of innocence or like restarting fresh. Like explosions on TV, men on the news. It doesn't really seem to be very encouraging towards women in any type of way. It seems just like, but also it also seems like it's carefree. I don't know. I don't know how to judge this one. It sounded really good though.
Wait till you're announced.
Ooh.
We've not yet lost all our grace.
This is the other song that I've heard by Lorde. Okay. Team.
The hounds will stay in chains. Look upon your greatness and she'll send the call out, 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 send the call out.
Y'all that have seen my Lorde reactions already know that I definitely like this song. I'm surprised it's not saved. It would have been saved on my old Spotify.
Call the ladies out, they're in their finery. 100 joules on flowers, 100 joules between.
Dressed to the nines.
Now bring my boys in, their skin in craters like the moon. The moon we love like a brother, while he glows through the room. Dancing around the lies we tell, dancing around big eyes as well. Even the comatose,
Never read the lyrics to
they
this.
don't dance and tell. We live in cities you'll never see on screen. Not very pretty, but we sure know how to run free. Living in ruins of a palace within my dreams. And you know, we're on each other's team.
Love that.
I'm kinda over getting told to throw my hands up in the air. So there. So all the cups got broke, shards beneath our feet, but it wasn't my fault. And everyone's competing for a love they won't receive, 'cause what this palace wants is really.
This song right here clearly is about friendship and, you know, that yearning for friendship as being a teen, I think.
We live in cities you'll never see on screen. Not very pretty, but we sure know how to run free. Living in ruins of a palace within my dreams. And you know, we're on each other's team. I'm kinda over getting told to throw my hands up in the air. So there. I'm kinda older than I was when I rebelled without a care. So there. We live in cities you'll never see on screen. Not very pretty, but we sure know how to run free. Living in ruins of a palace within my dreams. And you know, we're on each other's team. We're on each other's team. And you know, we're on each other's team.
I really like that like electric sound. The production to this is very good. Of course, Joel Little is the producer on this one too. Again, the lyrics is just about friendship and being on a team and how important that is to have those deep connections.
We're on each other's team. And you know, and you know, and you know.
Unity, baby.
There's a humming in the restless summer
Next track,
air.
Glory and
And
Gore.
we're
Where are we
slipping
at?
off the course that we prepared.
Track
But
7.
in all chaos there is calculation. Dropping glasses just to hear them break. You've been drinking like the world was gonna end. Took a shiner from a fist to your best friend. It's clear that someone's gotta go. We mean it, but I promise we're not mean. And the cry goes out. They lose their minds for us and how it plays out. Now we're in the ring and we're coming for blood.
Oops, sorry, I did not mean to stop it with the chorus coming in, but most of this album, the production is very dreamy. Her vocal is very dreamy and slow and pretty, just like what's the word? Like melancholy, I guess.
Now we're in the ring and we're coming for blood. You could try and take us, but with the gladiators, everyone a rager, but secretly the saviors. Glory and gore go hand in hand. That's why we're making headlines. You could try and take us, but victory's contagious. Delicate in every way but one. one. God knows we like archaic kinds of fun. Chance is the only game I play with, baby. We let our battles choose us, and the choir goes out. They lose their minds for us and how it plays out. And now we're in the ring and we're coming for blood. You could try and take us, but with the gladiators, if you wanna rage it, but secretly the saviors. Glory and gore go hand in hand. That's why we're making headlines. You could try and take us, but victory's contagious.
This feels way too real too. I think society is definitely a little obsessed with glory and gore. So
No
violence,
one
they
around
love
here's
violence.
good at keeping their eyes closed. The sun's starting to light up when we're walking home. Tired little laughs, gold lie promises. We'll always win at this. I don't ever think about death. It's alright if you do, it's fine. We gladiate, but I guess we're really fighting ourselves.
She's almost rapping here.
Roughing up our minds so we're ready when the kill time comes.
Just the way she's singing.
Wide awake in bed, words in my brain. Secretly you love this. Do you even wanna go free? Let me in the ring. I'll show you what that big word means.
Hey.
You could try and take us, but with the gladiators, if you wanna rage it, but secretly the savior.
This one definitely seems a little bit more forgettable than the rest of the album. The production's kind of generic compared to the rest, I think, or it's just kind of all blending in now. But this song's okay. Definitely about the love for violence for whatever reason we have.
Glory and gore go hand in hand. That's why we're making headlines. You could try and take us, but victory's contagious.
That one's probably my least favorite off this album so far. Not a big fan of violence either, so I do understand the meaning of the song, but it didn't do it that much for me. It felt a little generic compared to the rest of these songs on here, but it was good. It was alright. Next track,
Today
still
is my
Sane.
birthday and I'm riding high. Hair is dripping, hiding it, I'm terrified. But this is summer, playing dumber than in fall. Everything I say falls right back into everything. I'm not in the swing of things, but what I really mean is not in the swing of things yet. Riding around on the bikes, we're still sane. I won't be hurt tripping over on stage. Hey, it's all cool. I still like hotels, but I think that'll change. Still like hotels in my newfound fame. Hey, promise I can stay.
I feel like some of these songs are starting to blend together now, or maybe I'm getting fatigued.
I'm little, but I'm coming for the crowd. I'm little, but I'm coming for you. I'm little, but I'm coming for the
Chase that paper.
held by everyone who's up. All work and no play never made me lose.
The Shining.
it. All business all day keeps me up a level. All work and no play keeps me on the new shit.
Freaking Danny
Yeah.
Torrance.
All work and no play, let me count the bruises. All business all day keeps me up a level. All work and no play, lonely on that new shit. Yeah. not in the swing of things, but what I really mean
Is
is
the swing of things. She's just saying like trying to getting like getting her schedule, getting her routine down, making sure everything's like the swing of things is usually described to like get your bearings, right? So sounds like she does not have her bearings yet, but the song is titled Still Sane, so she has not totally lost it yet.
not in the swing of things yet. All work and no play never made me lose it. All
This
business
song
all
literally just made me
day
yawn.
keeps me up a level. All work and no play keeps me on the new shit. Yeah.
That song was okay. Let's see the meaning before I say it was boring. It just seems self-explanatory about getting your bearings maybe. Still Sane by Lorde, featured on her debut album. Pure Heroine is a song about the fear of losing oneself to fame and pressures of maintaining one's identity amidst rapid success. Okay. That makes sense. And I feel like we're getting that kind of theme across this entire album. So it makes sense to be in this and to bring this as to put this together as a cohesive album. There's definitely a theme of keeping your bearings, of staying sane, of not being taken over by the royals or rich people or the popular or losing yourself. So it all fits together. Next track,
We
White
wouldn't
Teeth
be seen
Teens.
dead here in the day. I guess you're lucky that it's dark now. And if I like it, then we'll stay. Impress the Empress, take a shot now.
Sounds like the beginning of a Kid Cudi song.
We got the glow in our mouths. White teeth teens are out.
What does that mean? You got the glowing.
White teeth teens are up for it. I know you love it when the hairpins start to drop. I like your reckoning, but we got our methods and there's nothing here to stop this. If you want, we'll help.
I gotta say, the first half of this album, the production was much better. It feels like we're kind of phoning it in here on the last couple tracks. It's slowed down, I guess, but there's also just not much going on in there. This is like what? It sounds like a shaker or something, and
Night to split, it seems.
a kick drum and like a tambourine maybe or something.
Give the bruises out like gifts. You'll get the picture of your dreams. I won't be smiling, but the notes from my admirers fill the dashboard just the same. White teeth teens are out.
I told y'all I needed help with this. I told you I was gonna need help with Lorde because she's very different. Sometimes you really have to sit there and think about what she's saying. It's most of the time what she's saying is not surface level. There is deeper thought to it, and I need to do right by her by trying to break these lyrics down. But it is so quirky sometimes. I have no idea what she's talking. Like, what the hell is a white teeth teen? I'm just thinking of people that are brushing their teeth, taking care of their teeth. Maybe they have better access to dental care, but I don't know. So if you have seen me Googling and typing, that's why. Because I'm trying to. This has been a harder challenge than any of the other artists so far that I've reacted to. Other artists, I feel like there's at least some kind of clues in there that I know what they're talking about. Here, it feels so random at times. This says, the seemingly perfect, popular, and often wealthy teenagers who conform to societal expectations and project an image of flawless beauty, particularly highlighted by their white teeth. The Lorde explores her own struggle with this ideal, initially trying to fit in, but ultimately realizing she doesn't belong and that there's a certain hollowness to that kind of perfection. I will 100% agree about that, and I was trying to kind of get there about that. These people got tan. They got their tan skin. They're driving the Mercedes. They got their veneers in. Everything is like perfect and void of character.
White teeth teens are up for it.
Definitely not me.
I know you
Got
love
chip
it
too.
when the hairpins start to drop.
Not
I
perfect.
like your reckoning.
I like my teeth though.
We got our methods and there's nothing here to stop
I do
us
like those
when we're
drums
up
there.
for it. I know you love it when the hairpins start to drop. I like your reckoning. We got our methods and there's nothing here to stop us.
Very faint drums.
I let you in on something big. I am not a white teeth teen. I tried to join, but never did. The way they are, the way they see is something else. It's in the blood.
I doubt it's in the
And
blood.
boulders blinking like the lights.
It's
and
their
the
culture.
arms are past where we all sit and do nothing and love it. Everything works out so good. I wear the robe like no one could.
The layers on her vocal adds this ethereal element to it. It's very dreamy. I like it has almost like this echoey feel to it.
Everything works out.
Gives power.
I wear the robe like no one. We got the glow. Everything works out. I wear the robe like white teeth teens are out. Everything
Outs.
white teeth teens are out.
White teeth teens are out. She's saying no more perfection. We need character and charisma and different personalities, not robots. Last track, A World Alone.
That slow burn wait while it gets dark. Bruising the sun, I feel grown up with you in your car. I know it's done.
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
We've both
Come on.
got a million bad habits to kick.
Come
Not
on.
sleeping is one. We're biting on nails. You're biting my lip.
We're building this beat.
I'm biting my tongue. When people are talking, people are talking. When people are talking.
I haven't mentioned her voice all that much, like the character of her voice. I really enjoy the tone of it. It's one of those that you hear it and immediately you know it's Lorde. So that gives testament to the uniqueness and the originality of her voice. And as I'm listening to this album, I'm getting to hear that she is talented with her breath control and just like dragging notes out and stuff like that. So I haven't really given her credit yet for her voice. Really good. I think she was super young in this album too, wasn't she?
People are talking. Basic class, 'cause I'm not done saying it. They don't wanna get rough, get away with it. Let them talk 'cause we're dancing in this world alone.
Yeah, Lorde was only 16 years old when her debut album released. She was born on November 7th, 1996.
It's
wild, that's wild.
And all of their noise. Complain about work, they study in business. I study the floor. And you have
both true. There's truth to both. All those voices with that pretty guitar. Goosebumps.
We're a train wreck waiting to happen. One day the blood won't flow so gladly. One day we'll people are talking, get still. People are talking, get still.
Damn.
People are talking,
It's kind of weird that I just read these lyrics when I was kind of just thinking about this. I know we're not everlasting. We're a train wreck waiting to happen. I was just talking the other day about how there's so much going on in the world. There's so much going on where it's like things that are like objectively bad and no one's doing anything about it. And I just feel like we're kind of watching a train wreck in slow motion. And for some reason, as humans, we are rubber neckers. We love to, if there's a crash on the highway, we like to turn our head over, slow the car down, and peek over and see what the hell happened. For whatever freaking reason, we are like obsessed with watching train wrecks in slow motion. But I hope we do something before this freaking train crashes that we're in right now, because right now we are on a full steam express into like this shitty culture where everyone's so polarized and hateful right now. Shouldn't say everybody, by the way. I hate generalizing. That's probably my biggest pet peeve, is me generalizing or anyone generalizing. It's not good. Double-edged people into schemes. They make a mess and go home and get clean. Holy shit, that's something else I can go on a tangent about how people will just do all this bullshit and then they'll go home and act like nothing ever happened. Logan Paul is the king at that. Hear the gossiping.
Let him talk.
Let them talk. That's a good way to end the album right there. She's saying let them talk their shit. Let them get it off their chest. There's a lot of people out there that are going to be saying shit, but you gotta love yourself and not worry about it. The people are always going to talk. That's a story as old as time. You're doing well and somebody might get jealous and they start talking about you. You do something stupid and someone's going to rightfully talk about you. So if there's one thing that's for certain, is that people are going to talk. We are social beings, and along with that, we gossip and do all this other stuff. So it is part of life. Pure Heroine by Lorde. I gotta say, the beginning of this album, the first 6 songs, I think were were fantastic. The production, mwah, so experimental, so dark and like grungy. It gives me a little bit of a comparison to like Billie Eilish style music, which I know Lorde came out first, so it's a Lorde sound of that dark pop, that dark grungy pop. It feels so big, it feels large and spacey at times. The song 400 Lux, I really like that. The illumination, like they were talking about the sunset. Tennis court, that seemed to be about like going back home, dealing with being famous, and can we just go back to a place that's familiar and talk and just be human? Royals, obviously, we know, huge super smash. That one probably resonates the most with me and with everybody else because I mean, that's a royal is a 0.00000000000000001% of the world. It's a silly concept. I really just think that it exists because the humans are obsessed with traditions and shiny things, and we like to put things on pedestals. So they're the lucky family, one of the lucky families, I guess. So shout out to them, whatever. Ribs. I really enjoyed the meaning behind ribs. Um, about like growing up, about like the struggles of growing up, I think. Buzz cut for me felt like it was like a restart, like we were restarting over again. Team, production wise, probably my favorite. It is very powerful. Definitely made for the radio. 937 million streams would say that as well. And then like around this area, these are okay, but nothing that I'm really going to replay again, I don't think. A World Alone was good. I think it got better here. I like the idea of white teeth teens. I like the idea of Still Sane. Glory and Gore, obviously the message makes sense about violence and whatnot, but I just didn't really care for the song that much musically or sonically. So Pure Heroine, I thought it was a pretty good album. The songs that I have heard before, which would Royals and Team, I think those rightfully are the best songs on the album. Tennis Court was really freaking good too. And yeah, I saved 400 Lux, so I really like that one. Let me hear a little bit of it again.
On the highway, we move in the tree streets. I like it if you stay.
Yeah.
No wear long sleeves, and the heating comes on. You buy me orange.
Yeah, this one felt like larger than life. It feels very, very, very just reminiscent, reflective. So yeah, Pure Heroine by Lorde. My first time checking it out. I thought it was a good album. I'm hearing that the albums after this get even better. They said to start with Melodrama because Jack Antonoff is the producer in that one. So I will be checking that one out. Will be checking out Solar Power, and this Friday I will be checking out Virgin for New Music Friday. If you enjoyed my reaction, if you enjoyed my channel, please subscribe. Let me know in the comments if there's any songs that I misinterpreted, because I'm sure I misinterpreted pretty much all of them. She has a unique mind. I feel like the things that she talks about, the way she talks about them is different. Some of the words I'm not even familiar with, like the way she's speaking is just different. And that's a cultural thing. That's a location thing. So I understand that as well. But yeah, if there's anything that went over my head, please educate me. I love to be educated and understand exactly what the artist is trying to say. That way it gives me a better opportunity. It gives me a better understanding of the song when I go and listen to it the next time, and then it might hit differently. I'm excited to hear what she's got to say on Virgin. This is 12 years ago. She was 16 or so when this came out, so a 16-year-old. The power of that too, like the power of a 16-year-old writing these lyrics, which all these songs said they were written by her, which her name is Ella Yellick O'Connor. So she's writing all these lyrics. I'm pretty sure she's involved in the production and the composition of the tracks as well. So that's crazy. 16 years old. She's 28 years old now, though. We'll get to hear some more mature music and what's going on in her life as she's navigated fame and her 20s and everything that's exciting that entails that time.